Gearbest kindly sent me the DHD Mini Reddie. It's a really unusual looking little quad. We're calling it the Flying Pallet at home. You can call it whatever you like. It almost looks sort of Lego build. Nice simple box, just wanted to show it to you. It comes well packaged. The first thing it tells you is it's crash-worthy structure, which to me sounds like it's worth crashing. So I'm not too sure that's exactly what they wanted to convey, but I'm sure it would stand up to quite a lot of incidents because of the way it's built, and you'll see that in a second. You've got 3 rates. It's got return to home. I don't understand why it would have that because you can't fly it very far, and it does 3D flips. Obviously, it's a nice simple box and very red on the back. So that's everything out of the box, and there's not really a lot in the box, but it's all you need, I can assure you. The instruction manual itself is lovely and clear. It's in black and white, as you can clearly see, and it runs through all the basics, how to charge it up, and your transmitter functions and everything, and the call outs and everything. It's nice and clear, really simple to use. How to calibrate and how to bind to the actual quad itself. You need 4 AAA batteries, which they don't supply for it, and then the sort of basic flying of what the controls do. And then if you've got any problems or anything, it's got sort of a troubleshooting area at the end there. So nice little manual that. Onto a little case that they give you. So the actual transmitter is the carry case for the actual quad itself, but you get a little velvet sort of pouch here that just keeps it nicely protected. Nice little touch that, and I think it would keep it protected actually. It stops things getting scratched and bashed around. Onto the actual case itself, simply just lift it up, get the quad out, and then we're away. Like I say, I've already put the 4 AAA batteries in the back there. To charge the quad up, you simply plug that in there and plug your USB adapter into the car or mains or your computer, whatever you want to charge it up with. It takes about 30 minutes to charge, and that should give you around 4 minutes. That's what they say. At the end of the review, I'll see whether there's any difference there. I have actually charged this one up so I can actually run it fully for you. So I'm going to turn the quad on first of all. You've got a nice little white LED at the front. You've got underneath, sort of in the bodywork, you've got a red at the front and then green at the back. And then pop the actual transmitter on. You get a beep, 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 and then up and down to actually bind. And now you can tell we're fully bound. There we go. And we're ready to roll. It's a mode 2 only, so and there's no altitude hold with this. So this is your throttle, and this will be a yaw. So a yaw is that, and then you've got roll and then pitch. Whoops, just touched that with the back of my hand. So pitch forward, roll right, roll left. I'm gonna have to stop doing that, aren't I? You've got if you want to change the rate, so it always starts in low rates. Press this one, goes into intermediate rates, and then up into high rate, so it will just it just goes faster, or the pitch and the roll will certainly be faster. If you want to flip it, you press this one, but it does have to be in flight before that will work. Simply press that, and then you choose a direction of what you want the flip to go in. These ones are trim buttons, and there's loads of videos out there on how to trim up a quad. And these two here are, this one's here is headless mode. So you press that one and then it starts flashing on the LEDs, and then it's in headless mode. You press that again to cancel that. And this is the return to home button, which I really don't see a lot of sense in because it's never going to be that far away from you. The transmitter probably doesn't work that far either. I do keep touching that. So, and that's it really. It's a really nice little design, and you don't get any spares with it, which I thought was weird, but you don't actually need any spares with it because you can't actually get in there to break anything, so you don't need spare props or anything. It's not really an inducted fan because there's only sort of a shielding round here or cover. It doesn't go all the way round. I don't quite know why. It's just part of the design, I guess. So let's take it for a flight.
I quite like this. It wasn't what I was thinking, but it's a nice way of having a little launch platform. There we go. Whoa, that's on full pitch, full roll. There's a slight bit of breeze in the gun. I'm hoping it will still be able to fly actually. So I'm going to pop it up into intermediates. Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. It's a weird looking thing to fly, I must admit that. I won't put it too far away from me either. It's really struggling. There's the tiniest bit of breeze that way. Whee, there we go. Almost looks like you're getting flashing LEDs because you're going through the sort of lattice work there. Before we do get flashing LEDs, put it up into high rates. Hey, this actually works alright. God. It's sort of got a mad bit of yaw on it. Hey, it's still flyable. Yeah, that is the tiniest bit of breeze. I mean, it's really an indoor flyer, but it just seems a shame not to come out when you can. And it's nice to test it as well. Certainly that breeze is catching it. Yeah, you can see it's the breeze blowing it. It doesn't need trim sorting out. So let's try a flip, shall we? Whee! Oh, that makes it vibrate. Yeah, that's good. Let's try a side one. There we go. Yeah, they sort of work. Gonna pop it into headless mode. Yep, that's headless mode. We're going to pop it out of headless mode. Oh, and the LEDs flash when it's in headless mode. I'd forgotten that bit. I must pay more attention to my reviews, I think. It's rather good. Okay, return to home. I love these. It's sort of going somewhere. I must have launched over there and didn't realise. There we go. So let's try a little bit of a range test. So I know from about my back door over to those trees is about 30 metres. Well, it's 30 metres. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. It's about 15-20 metres. But honestly, I just can't get it to go any further. So I'll tell you what, we'll do it around the other way then. What I'm going to do is, I've got flashing LEDs now. I'll do it the other way. I'll stand here because the breeze is cutting across the garden. There we go. That's it. Now it's got a little bit of a fighting charge. We'll just see how far it goes before it gets a dropout. Oh, of course I won't know whether it's a dropout or not. To be honest, you ain't going to fly any further than that. It's just best part of 30 metres. That was fine. I handled it. I didn't get any glitch with that at all. You see that tiniest bit of breeze. It's just catching it. There's a lot of airframe there for it to catch. It is different. It's a pity you can't sort of strap anything to it because you'd be able to use that lattice work to put anything you liked on it if it could fly, if it could carry it. Perhaps a Unique could come out with one like this with sort of 8 motors hopefully, and totally you're not going to damage this at all. Just nothing's gonna knock it or damage it. That's why you don't get any spare props or anything. And indoors, I'll probably give it a quick indoors flight to run with a summary, but I don't think I need to do a summary. I think it's awesome for what it is. It's great. If you're after a flying sort of lattice work quad, a waffle quad perhaps it is, then this may well be for you. Virtually indestructible, I would imagine. There we go. Oh no, it's still got power. I'm amazed. Just seems to go forever on that low voltage warning, doesn't it? I think we're getting there now. Yeah, that's it.
So, what did I actually think of it? Well, to be perfectly honest, I was a bit shocked that it actually flew, and it flies all right, actually. It's different, very different. I think they could have sort of carried on the design and made it into a full, ducted fan. But then there's loads of ducted fans out there in this size and smaller and bigger. So they were producing something different. Good thing about it is totally crash resistant. It really is. And if you dropped it literally from your ceiling, just killed the power and it hit the deck, I'm sure it would just bounce. I mean, it's just built like that. The lattice work is absolutely superb. No maintenance, nothing to change, nothing can really get broken on it, so that's absolutely superb. You're not going to get injured with it. Your pets and hopefully none of your ornaments or things are going to get injured, and it will teach you how to fly. The controls are exactly the same as virtually all all my other quads, you haven't got altitude hold with it, which actually I think can be a benefit. You're going to learn how to fly properly, but it does hold altitude well. Once you get it into a nice position, it does hold. It hovers well. It does everything. It's just a little bit lethargic for me, but if you're brand new to flying, I really can't see an awful lot wrong with it, and that's who it's aimed at. A really good, safe beginner's quad.